Michael, okay? Michael Jackson, from the time he was that big, did nothing but perform.
Right.
No life, no kid life, no nothing. This guy, sex is not part of his world. This is my opinion. I never believed that sex was part of Michael's world. So to him, hurting a child, he'd rather hurt an adult if he was going to hurt somebody. He would never hurt a child. This is the last person in the world, because to him, they were the only people that understood him. They were the
He had a lot of fun, though.
I heard,
He was great.
I
Yeah,
never
love
got a
him.
chance to meet him, but I heard he had a great sense of humor, that he was a lot of fun.
He would laugh at me all the time, because I would talk, and I guess he just laughed the way I talk. I was like, hey, Michael, he was like...
You bought Michael Jackson's memorabilia and clothing, right?
I did buy
Like, what did you buy?
Well, you know, I heard that they were auctioning off his tour clothes, and these are my most prized possessions. I mean, I know that some people might think that, like, the clothes from the award shows, or, you know, things like that, that maybe that you guys know more about are my favorite ones, but they're not. The ones that are my favorite are the ones that I wear every night when I'm on stage with the fans. And I imagine that he felt the same way, because I believe that the fans' energy gets, like, stuck in my clothes because they're just going, ah! And I just imagine that when I open my little pocket up, it goes, ah! And I get so excited. So I really wanted to preserve that for him, because it made me feel kind of crazy, the thought of a bunch of rich people each buying one piece, you know, and then they get scattered to the winds. And where do his tour clothes go? And I thought, well, if I just buy them all, then I can put them somewhere nice.
So you bought all of his tour clothes?
I bought, yeah, like,
and what
most
else
of them.
did you buy? Because he had, like, a warehouse full of things, I guess.
Yeah, I bought, like, you know, a glove and a Thriller jacket and a...
Legal thing.
Did you get to meet him?
I did a couple times, 2 or 3 times, and it's very. Have you ever met Michael?
I never met Michael. No.
Very, you know, he's super nice, very soft-spoken, but it's not like you're meeting a human. I mean, and I don't mean this in a bad way. It's sort of like he was so bigger than life. He was so iconic.
Right.
It's almost like you're meeting an alien, or you're meeting like a statue from Madame Tussauds. It's like, you can't possibly be real.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Michael Jackson wanted to do the musical.
Really? That's big, that you didn't want Michael Jackson to do.
a lot of things.
And then you have Michael, who was the sort of Elvis Presley of the period, and it's like, that's a scary thing. And he was just dealing with it, and I felt for him, because he, as an artist, one of the genius artists, most genius artists I'd ever really been around, next to maybe Ray Charles and a couple other guys, and you know, sort of stuck in this world where nobody is real. You know, nobody will talk to him in a real fashion. Everybody's sort of around him so they can gain something from him, and so on and so forth. It's a very lonely situation.
I was thinking about how...
And now Michael Jackson, I know you're a friend of Michael Jackson's. Yeah. Did you meet him from a music video?
No, I met him, God, when I did the first Rush Hour, and that's a long, crazy story, but people, you know, don't really know Michael as well as I did, really. And
most people don't.
Well, yeah, but they think they know him, but he was probably one of the funniest human beings ever, and he would...
For real?
No, really, and all he wanted to do was practical jokes on people, and I'll never forget, I would sleep in the Elizabeth Taylor suite when she wasn't there at Neverland.
Okay.
And, you know, you always felt like you were being watched constantly, you know, like there was hidden cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
And I was sleeping one night, and his voice, because there's an intercom system, and he goes, "Brett?" I go, "Yes." I was like sleeping. I woke up. He goes, "Are you sleeping?" I go, "Yes." He goes, "Wake up. I'm sending Kato to come get you." And I'm like, he had a limo driver who was a short Japanese guy named Kato that he would make wear a tuxedo and a hat. And he had the longest stretch limousine you've ever seen in my life. So Kato comes, he goes, "You could stay in your jammies." So I stayed in my pajamas. I go, "Where are we going?" "We're going to 7-Eleven. "What are we doing?" He goes, "You'll see. Here, put this on." I go, "What is that?" It was a mask. I said, "I don't need a mask, Michael." He puts on I go, "I'm not Michael Jackson. Maybe you need a mask." He puts on a Hulk mask and says, "Go into the bathroom. Meet me in the bathroom." I go, "This is getting strange, okay?" 4 in the morning, we're in Santa Barbara in a 7-Eleven. "You want me to meet you?" "Buy some balloons." He comes in the bathroom. We start filling up water balloons, and he literally sends me out to the car. We filled up about 100 balloons. We get back in the car. I'm like, "Where are we going?" He goes, "You'll see." We're driving down empty road. I said, "What are we looking for?" He goes, "You'll see." No one is in sight. It's 4 in the morning in Santa Barbara off the freeway. All of a sudden, there's like I guess he must have been like a homeless guy just walking on the side of the expressway, and the guy is just literally walking like this, and Michael Jackson says, "Kato, hit the brakes!" and he slams the brakes. And I literally look out the window, and this guy's like this. Like, he thinks that he's going to be attacked, and all of a sudden, Michael Jackson pops out of the sunroof with the Hulk mask on. Imagine how scared this guy was at 4 in the morning, and he goes like this, and the guy's like this. He doesn't know which way to go, and he can't see. It's only a water balloon, and he whips the water balloon at him, and the guy just starts running in the other direction. Goes, "Kato, throw it in reverse!" And literally, I'm like freaking out. I'm like, and we catch up to the guy, and the guy just stops, and he just hits him with the water balloon, and he goes, "Kato, go!" And we run off, and I'm like, do you think the police are not going to know Michael Jackson with a Hulk mask and a stretch limousine is throwing? And we laughed the whole night. I couldn't even go to sleep. It was like the craziest thing I ever did.
That's the craziest thing that's ever happened.
So I think we got Billie Jean. We felt like a bit of Billie Jean, maybe.
Yep.
We could grab our crotch.
Yep.
So a la Michael. That was good. Now sit. Now sit.
Now sit.
Sit. Now sit. Sit. And
Sit, sit again. Keep sitting.
But you gotta have an intention. You gotta have an intention. And we pump.
All right, that's it. The intention to what?
Pump. Down. Up. Down. Up. Come on, come on. Up. Back. Up. There you go.
Oh, Michael.
Wow, now somebody took this picture of you taking a picture.
Yeah, I tell you what happened.
What happened?
Tell you the story. One guy, paparazzi, he's retired now. He called me, Yaya, where are you? So I'm in somewhere. I don't want to say the name. Come here in Sunset to book soup.
Now you can say,
yeah, and after,
you just said the name, by the way.
Oh, sorry, no.
Oh.
The book. And he's Michael inside. He clocked the door because he don't know. And I say hi to him. I think he know me behind you. Because he saw me in your show.
Who did?
Michael.
No.
And I swear. And he tell me, man, you're so fun. I love you. And he come out. I tell Mike, I take picture. I'm happy. I put my camera focusing only my face. One paparazzi tell me, I gave you the picture. Don't sell it. I said, I don't sell my stuff, man.
That's right. You don't sell any of your stuff.
I don't give it to anyone.
You do it purely for the love.
Yeah, I love him. He's a nice guy. Very nice. Very quiet.
I'm a giant Jackson 5 fan. I was a great,
me too.
Big Jack. The first song I ever wrote, I actually, in my mind, wrote it from Michael Jackson. I mean, I was 11, so it didn't make its way to Michael.
Not yet. But like in the what type of Michael? Which years?
Like little boy Michael, because we're the same age.
When he was young.
Yeah.
The most memorable thing that your dad said to you was?
He said, if I die tomorrow, always remember what I told you. And I took his advice, and I remembered everything he told me.
That's amazing that he would say that to you. So you remember everything.